When we landing the inside Power Automate, what's the frame how it will be designed. After creating project, how it will be. This frame, we have the three frames in the left side and right side is left side is the options, actions is drag and drop into the middle. This is the panel designation. We have to drag and drop the action what in the left side. Then after flow running, then it will store the data on the right side. In the variables, we can have the data tables in the left side actions, creating data table. In the coming time, you can learn. In the variables, delete and data table, and if we have the flows and clear the condition, sort of the table join data table, truncate and set variable. The reverse the list, decrease increase in the variable. If in Power Automate is recording based on the CPU storage tool. Then in the conditions and the loops, normal program line is how we are using that condition. If we here we drag and dropping, here we can based on the stories we can learn how we are using the condition, which situation. Then when we go into the programming also, easily we can know why we using the for each, which condition it will come the values inside this. Then run flow. If you want desktop flow, in outside we have the one of the flows. Then if you use the flow, want to come inside this flow, already we have the sum of the flows, dependent flows. This we can use that flow and we can run that flow. After this, it will command again, it will run the another flows. And the subflows means already we can create the subflows, then it will come the subflow. Here run subflow will be there. We can use the same way. The run subflow we can use after running that flow, it will continue on that. Otherwise, you can put in the starting test to run. Then UI elements. For application, it has to click on that anything. Then we can use the UI elements for clicking and entering the values that we call it like in Power Automate populate and click element. If window contains, then it has to go inside flow. Then for data extraction, we want some particular element data and it will extract get UI element in the window. And then details will come, get details of the window. Windows, that window details it will come. And browser automation, we have the browser automation. We can use the entire browser automation, so we have to use the element how in the UI element click, it will be there, click on the web click download on that, and it will create a new tab on that launch Excel Chrome. And here also web extraction we have. Okay, then Excel part. In Excel we have the writing Excel, deleting the clearing empty rows. And advanced Excel we have the which row is empty we can take. It select a cell range, we have the copy the cells, pasting, run macro, Excel macros. Will support the macros also. And Word documents we can launch that Word and we can write, read, and find the image on that. The connections to database and email retrieve. Outlook we can launch Outlook, get the email attachment saving into the local folders, we can do with that. And text, here append text, crop the text. If we say if it is variable in the storing, we can crop that text and we'll get subtext, join, split, replace. Based on condition we can use. Coming videos we can learn everything separately. And data time, we have the add data time, we can get current date and time, we can add and subtract the dates, coming year, next year, previous, past, future dates, we can get it. If we go into the SharePoint connection, this mostly it in premium connections. If we have the premium license, then it will show the premium. We can future we can go on this also. SAP automation, for SAP we have the launch SAP, and we have the click element and populate, get details from that normal how browser UI elements we're getting the same elements. And there is no if we contains, if conditions it is not, we have to use UI element on that time. But we entering the T pin code in the transaction, we use the start SAP connection. Directly it will go and it will launch. If you want end of that deep input, it will end this. If we click actions, mostly it will come the premiums in the last enter in top for Excel, and we can take the some of the things variable. These are the free content we can use. If we launch in these flows, and we will get that. And this is, we can save our flow. This is the run button, this is the stop button, this is the clicking on next option. This recorder, we can record the elements based on this. Coming with this, we can learn about that, and we can search which that our flow it is there. I mean, like if I want Excel data, where it is stored, it is there on line 3. We can, if we click, it will show on there. Yes, as Excel, it will show on that. And the right variables, here we can, if we running the flow, it will store on the flow variables. Input output, here we can store input. If you want to store like password, we can it will show on the secure. If we click on this mark as sensitive, it will not show. If I uncheck it, it will show. And a search variable, here the variables is there. I want only the first free row, then I'm searching first free. It will filter on that filter option. Then we can just create the one flow. These are the flow subflows we can create. Clean the new flow and create and test. We can copy paste also on the flows. Just we'll copy paste this data. If you see this, we're launching the Excel, and first we getting the row of the free column on that, and we storing this is the Excel data, storing on the water reading data. It will first free minus row. Until that we reading -1. Just store on the Excel data. Just will run from here. It is run from here. We can edit that. Click on edit. It will show the edit option. Here we can give. Otherwise we can give the here input variable. We pass it there. We can get it. In coming weeks we can learn this most things how we can on the examples. In advance I given not given anything. It will launch Excel. It will store on the here. And that Excel instant variable it will storing on there. Based on that Excel, it will connect on this. Then it will read and it will close the Excel. First will run from here. Move down means it will come to down. Move up means it will go copy, paste, cut, and delete the flow. Delete that action, particular action. Just we are running from the flow. Based on the CPU power, it will run more faster. From downloads, it's taking one Excel. It's launched Excel and it getting and reading and closing. Now we can see the icon, the Excel is open. But we can't able to, we can invisible, we can set up in the Excel. Now it's over. Then Excel data you will store on the Excel data. Now the data is came, and now we have so many empty rows also. Maybe it's thinking there is a data, that's why. Okay, we can add an action. It is as invisible. It is instant visible, like we are enable, we are disabling that. Now it will not store. Now we can use the one variable empty rows on that. Because of this data table, this is storing data table. It's considering the data table. Then we deleting empty rows, delete empty rows from data table. Already we have the data table, that Excel data. Just we save, dragging and dropping, and we save. Now again we run. Now Excel icon will not come. That it will read the data invisibly. Then it will delete the rows. Okay, it's taking some time. Now if you open the, now we can't able to see the icon of Excel, which is invisible. Now if you open the data, it's deleted the empty rows. Only data we have. That is like we have to use the flows and actions. If you don't know how to use RE framework inside Power Automate, check the previous video and limit and apply the RE framework inside your flows. Mostly properly it will work the frame. But this is the end of the today video. We'll see the coming videos on the next. Thank you. Bye bye.